Hello and good morning, students. Today we are going to continue with our first lesson of biology, that is transport of food and minerals in plants. So today we are going to learn about few new terms. Before we go to the topic of movement of molecules, we are going to study few new terms that we need to know to continue with our lesson. So the first term that I have written is solute. Now what is a solute? Solute is a substance that dissolves in a solvent. For example, any substance that dissolves in another substance, it is called as solute. For example, it can be salt. You have dissolved salt in water or sugar. Okay, so these are called as solvents. So today I have taken a solvent that is a food color. Okay, it is a food color. And next one is solvent. Now solvent is a substance that will dissolve other substance into it, or that will help a substance to dissolve. That is called as solvent. We know about water. Water is known as the universal solvent. Okay, so today we are going to make a solution. So here is the solute, here is the solvent. Now what we are going to do, we are going to put this solute into the solvent. So what will happen? Here you see a solution has been made. If we stir it, it makes up a solution. So this solution has been made. Okay, this is a uniform solution and there are no layers that are formed. It is evenly equal color, okay, from top to bottom. So this is a solution, a solute and a solvent mixed together to make a solution. Next one is permeable membrane. Now what is a permeable membrane? Permeable membrane is a membrane that allow both solute and solvent molecule to pass through. That means if I want to pass this solution, okay, the solution that I have made through a tissue paper, will it pass completely? Yes, it will pass through and the color will not remain. This is because the tissue paper is a permeable membrane. It will not hold back this solute, okay, so that it will allow everything to pass through. So that is a permeable membrane. The next word that we have is impermeable membrane. Impermeable membrane is exactly opposite to permeable membrane. It will not allow the solution to pass through. Neither the solute can pass nor the solvent can pass. So that is called as impermeable membrane. The next word that we have is semipermeable membrane. Now semi-permeable, semi means half permeable. Semi-permeable membrane, it allows water molecules to pass but resist solute molecules. So what they do is they only allow the water to pass and whatever solute is present in the solution, it will hold back. Okay, so that means if I pass this food color, it will allow only the water to move and the food color will be remaining behind. So that is a semi-permeable membrane. The next one is selectively permeable membrane. Selectively permeable membrane, this we can see in the cell membrane of a plant. Okay, cell membrane of a plant, it will allow only the useful substances to pass inside. It will not allow everything to pass. So they are very selective. So they pass only the useful substances. They will not allow the harmful substances to pass through. So they help the cells in this manner. Now coming to our next topic, that is movement of molecules. Now when plants absorb water, they do not only absorb water but they also absorb nutrients and minerals, right? So this movement of molecules from outside of the root to inside of the root is carried out by three processes, that is diffusion, osmosis and active transport. So we are going to see one by one. Okay, So the first one is diffusion. Diffusion simply means mixing of things. Okay, simply two things mixing and the concentration becomes equal. So now the solution that we have made, again we'll come to the solution. This is the solution that we have made, and again there is a plain water. Okay, diffusion means simply mixing of two things. Now if I put this solution into the water, what will happen? It is evenly mixed. Can you see? It is evenly mixed and there are no layers that are being formed. So this is called as complete diffusion. Okay, there is no variation in the concentration of any molecules. So that is diffusion. The next one is osmosis. Now osmosis is movement of water molecules from the region of its higher concentration to the region of their lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. Now we know, okay, if we take for example, okay, here this is the root. Okay, now inside the root the water molecules are less, outside the root the water molecules are more, because the concentration of water molecules over here is more. Okay, these are the water molecules, so these molecules will move inside the root, right, because they have to equal the concentration. So the water molecules will get inside. This is called as osmosis. Okay, so easy example that we use in our daily life, it can be, I take some water and I'm going to put some seeds into it. Okay, I'm taking few seeds and I'm putting it into the water. Now if I'm going to put these seeds for overnight, what is going to happen? Yes, the seeds will swell up. So this is the overnight. Okay, I kept it for 2 days, so it has started germinating. You can see the germination also. Okay, so if I pick one seed out of it and I show you, so the seeds have got tender, they can easily break, right? This is because of osmosis, that they have absorbed water. So this is osmosis. This is the easy way or easy example that we know and that we use in our day-to-day life. The other one is active transport. Now active transport is a process in which substances move from their lower region of concentration to the higher region. Now here it is written, substances like ions, salts and minerals move from the region of their lower concentration to the region of their higher concentration with the help of ATP. Now we again take the same diagram. Now we see over here, this is soil, this is inside the root. These are the minerals and salt particles. If we say, where is the concentration of the minerals and salt particle more? That is inside the root. So it is very hard for them to get inside the root. If their concentration is more, it is easy to go by the process of osmosis. But because their concentration is lower at the outside of the root, they have to use an energy molecule. Okay, so they use ATP. ATP is an energy molecule. Energy molecule. Its full form is adenosine triphosphate. Adenosine triphosphate. And with the help of this ATP, the molecules or the minerals will move inside the root. So that is called as active transport. So that is for today, and we'll continue with the further topics in the next class. Thank you.